Well, hello, all you pretty things. Welcome on into the stream. Hope everyone's doing well. I got Spotify going. What's that? We're doing Spotify? What? Yeah, we're doing Spotify. Because we're doing shiny hunting. And I want some nice music in the background. And don't worry, I already figured out how to do the music VOD stuff. It's all sorted out. Bit of a pain. Caused my computer to crash. Not that part. It was that was fine. I did all in OBS, everything. I figured out how to do the tracks and everything. What happened was, oh, good song. What happened was the Switch. I wasn't getting the audio from the Switch, so I had to make an audio capture to get the Switch audio. I had to make a Switch audio capture. Up. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I forgot I would do that while I'm live. I had to make a Switch audio capture. Yeah, I'm here, Switch. I'm here. I had to make a Switch audio capture to make that work. But then my Switch video wasn't popping up. So I was like, oh, maybe if I deactivate and reactivate it, that'll work. Click deactivate, blue screen. I was like, okay, sure, that works. That's fine. I enjoy that. I'm happy about that. You know, that's how it goes. All right. But I haven't checked what outbreaks I have today, so we're just going to see. We have a Plusle. I don't really want that. Magnemite. And of course I can just reset these if I don't like them. Toucannon over there. All right, what about here? We have Rookie D, Litleo. That'd be nice. Five yesterday. All right, Belly Bolt, I already have you. Flamigo! Oh my god, I don't have a shiny Flamigo yet. One of the few Paldea shinies I don't have. I have a lot of... I forgot to turn on the, the light. Because I was so focused on getting the stream stuff to work, I forgot about it. Alright. We got a Flamigo outbreak. Interesting spot for it. Hello, Golduck. Hello, Altarion, Swablues. Up. Did I just not swim there? I swear I just, like, walked under the water there. Hello, Lynx. Welcome on in. Hello, RSA. Hope you both are doing well. Welcome on in. Yeah, we're doing shiny hunting today. But I just need to check. Did I just, like, walk under the water? I did. I just walked under the water. I mean, it's better than the other day when this happened. I was looking for a Minior. And I was like, oh, there's some Minior over here. I'll go over towards them. You might see what's happening. Like, oh, the ground's a bit weird. Up. What's the ground disappeared and I no-clipped out of bounds. I don't know. So, yeah. Shiny hunting sounds fun. Yeah, I haven't gotten to do shiny hunting on stream in a long time. Last time I did shiny hunting on stream, I was like, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. So it was a long time ago. This is me not sleeping and scrolling through the web. Fair enough, but make sure to get a good amount of sleep. I've been in that same boat lately, staying up. Revenge, bedtime, procrastination, all that. Need to get to bed earlier. But hope you're doing well. This is not a good spot for a Flamigo outbreak, is it? Yeah. This is not a good spot at all. Ah, damn. Are there any other outbreaks I want before I reset these? Spinarak. Could do Sawaddle. I like my little Sawaddle boy. Grimmsnarl, I already have you. It's fine tomorrow, class in the evening. Oh, that's good. That's good at least. Not a fan of morning classes. Yeah, when I was in college, I was not either. And I did not like getting up early. Alright, I need to open my Pokemon Home on my phone, see. Because I think I have a Sawaddle. I don't think I have Swadloon or Levani, though, so I want to make sure. And you guys can hear the music. Is the music volume good for you guys, by the way? Probably turn down a little bit. Just let me know if it's good for you guys and all that, so I can adjust it as needed, because it seems it's starting to encroach on my voice a little bit. Try that. It's good? Okay. Alright, I'll keep it about there. If I notice it starting to go above my mic, I'll turn it down a little bit, but alright. Alright, come on, Pokemon Home. Pokemon Home mobile, when I ask it to tap to start and it doesn't start, so I have to close it and reopen it. Happens way too often. Say that, but it's 40 degrees Celsius outside. Oh, jeez. I hope you're okay out there. 40 degrees Celsius is not fun. Way too hot for me. Oh my god, it's a shiny Illumise. Just kidding, that's a Volbeat. Little Jotonian loopers everywhere. Corfish. Alright. Alright, so Waddle. Going down my list. There's Unova. I do have a Swaddle. I do not have Swadloon or Levani, so this is free reign territory. It's about 3 degrees Celsius for you. Oh gosh. Quite the contrast there. My gosh, guys, I want to hold your hands. Give me your hands. If anybody's watching the VOD, they're not gonna be able to hear the music. No, don't go for the Illumise. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Come on, kill the boy. Just get him. That's a bit cruel. Elsa the Cold never bothered you anyway. Fair enough. I haven't seen that movie in forever. I saw it in theaters. Jeez, that was a long time ago. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. Like how cute Swaddle is, though. I feel so bad killing it, but you know, it must be done. If you want the better odds, it must be done. That's something. I wanna hold your hand. I had to put a stream playlist together that wasn't too much video game music. I had so much Undertale in my playlist. So I made a separate playlist for streaming called Streamer Time. I think it's a pretty appropriate name. Like the Seals in Fontaine. I know, I always felt so bad killing those. Like when I had to do the I put the what is it called? The traveling journal or whatever. You activate the traveling journal, it's like, alright, you gotta go, it shows you where they are, and it leads me to seals during it. I'm like, come on, man. Just all of them in general, crabs, everything, they're all so cute. And they just like make me kill them. I wanna hold your hand. I thought that was a Swaddle, it was an item. Oh my god. It's Weezer, guys. Well, if it hasn't updated yet, give it a second. There it is, it's Weezer. Oh my god, it's Weezer. Oh my god, guys. Hello, game. Thank you for lag. Yo, Punk, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I am indeed a Silicon. Welcome on in. Doing a rare Silicon shiny hunting stream. I want to do more of these. And we got Weezer playing. Everything was fine until someone got hurt, right? Translucent Pearl ×1, yeah. Alright. A lot of Swaddle to go. But that's not a Swaddle, that's a different bug type. Meowscarada, that is a Illumise, or however you pronounce it, Illumise. I still don't know how to pronounce it properly. There's so many Pokemon names where I'm like, is this right? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but I pronounce it funny way because it's funny. I'm pretty sure the most memed Weezer song is on this playlist. Why did I forget what it's called? Oh my god. Buddy Holly. Yeah, that's on this playlist. So we might get the riff at some point. Well, I don't know, because it's also an 18-hour long playlist, so... It could be, could not be. Who knows? Definitely getting lower. 99% of the Court of Fontaine, almost there! You know, I'm gonna blow your minds. I have every single chest in Fontaine right now. Every single one. Every single one. Yeah. I may be insane. Weezer? I hardly know her. Punk, no way. Wheeze this or something. I don't know. That doesn't work as well for current game, does it? Weezer, I hardly know her. No way. Under the sea, no blood was there, murder nowhere, just take it from me. Was found dead under the sea. No! Can't believe there's murder on the Sea Express. How's everyone? We're doing pretty good. Say we're doing pretty good. I mean, I had a bit of a fun time setting up stream today. Because I wanted to make sure I had the Spotify VOD stuff all sorted out. So that the Spotify music wouldn't appear in the VOD. And after I got that set up, I needed to get the Switch audio so I could hear it. While also having it appear in the stream. And I finally figured that out, but as I got the audio all set, the video wasn't showing up anymore, so I was like, huh, that's weird. So I was like, you know, probably I just have to deactivate it, and deactivate the Switch thing, and then reactivate it, and then the video will appear. So I was like, that should work, right? No, I clicked deactivate, and it crashed my computer. Yeah, it crashed my computer. Yo, Red Rocks, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, after I booted up my computer again, it was fine. So, I mean, that's good, at least. But I guess my Switch was like, I'm going to switch it up on you and make you pain. I guess, I don't know. Due to copyright fear? Yeah, just so it wouldn't appear in the VOD. Just so it wouldn't appear in the VOD. Because DMCA is so fun. Ooh, I love this song. Looking for the tiny little boys. Just finished making Monopoly in Minecraft and I'm gonna play with my friends. Took 6 days. Oh, hell yeah. Have fun with that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Minopoly. Alright, need to go far away to reset these Swaddle. Because we got them down. We got the improved odds now. So I'm looking for 2 of these. I'm looking for 2 of them. Had to type 88 writable books. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. Oh, for all the properties and everything. Yeah, that's right. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm very impressed with that. Yeah, 6 days to do that. Not surprising. The song sounds like Journey. Isn't Steve Perry from Journey, or am I crazy? Okay, now I need to look this up. Now I need to look this up. Oh yeah, he was a past member of Journey. That makes sense then. Steve was the lead singer, yeah. Now I get why this sounded so familiar. I loved this song, but I was just like, why does it sound like something else I know? That's why. It's Journey. Steve Perry from Journey. That is so funny. Makes so much more sense. I'm good at this, I swear. I mean, it's the same thing when I found out Phil Collins was from Genesis. I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot more sense now. Alright, where are you, Suwaddle shiny version? 1.5 hours per 44 books. Oh, jeez. Realized I could copy paste, but still took a while. Yeah, that... Jesus. That does take a while. It's like me when I do, like, the Genshin and Star Rail spreadsheets. It looks simple, but it takes a lot longer than people realize. But it's still fun. For me, it's probably a TISM thing. Speaking of that, I need water. That wasn't really speaking of anything, but, you know, water. See, here's the question. Who is Sherry? Who is, or was Sherry? Is she still alive? We don't know. Where is she? What has she done? Spread them sheets, spread this, Kermit Gape, all that. Oh gosh. Possibly make a copy of the world and make a Java Bedrock comparison server, and maybe we can play within us if you... Oh, that'd be a lot of fun, actually, yeah. Like, set up a little server thing. That'd be a lot of fun. I thought that was a rock. That is a pooch. That is a pooch. That does sound like a lot of fun, though. Monopoly on stream. I do want to do more, like, interactive stuff. Like, I know I'm an interactive streamer because I talk with you guys and everything. That's interactive streamer. But I want to do, like, more, like, stuff I do with you guys. I want to, like, eventually do Dynamax Adventures, Mario Kart, stuff like that. You know, fun little things. Like, maybe even a Jackbox night at some point. That would be a lot of chaotic fun. Stop hiding in the shadows. I keep thinking your leaf is darker. I keep thinking you're shiny, but you're not. Stop fooling me, Sawaddle. A pooch, hee hee. Love the pooches. This stream is so much more vibey because I can actually have the music in the background on the shiny hunting streams. It's just a nice, chill, relaxing stream. I like it. Like human music. Like Jerry liking human music. I like it. Up, it's raining. The sky is crying. Yeah, Rai does Dynamax Adventures. They're working on what is it? It's Thunderous right now. That's right. I couldn't remember it. For some reason I was thinking Zekrom. That's what he was doing like when I first went back to the streams after a long time of not being able to catch them. But he's doing Thunderous now. Hydro Dragon, please don't cry. Yes. I'm gonna take off to play Monopoly with friends now. I'll update y'all if I'm able to make a cross-platform server. Happy shiny hunting. Thank you. Enjoy your game, and if I don't see you, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one. See you, Red Rocks. Yeah, they're doing Thunderous. Pay's doing Ho-Oh. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like maybe Necrozma. Eventually Zygarde. Yay. That one's gonna be so fun. Love shiny hunting Zygarde. Yay. I was doing Tapu Fini, but then I accidentally lost the thing, and I can't get it back. Like I didn't like take the Tapu Fini, but like I can't get it back. I even like brought my Tapu Fini from home and put it in the game, and it wasn't giving me the path. Like, I did the right method and everything, and it wasn't working. I was like, what the heck? Oh, wait, that's a shiny Swaddle. Look at that. First shiny Swaddle, look at that. Look at him. He's so cute and tiny. He's so cute and tiny. Look at him. He's such a tiny boy. Look at him. He's adorable. He's adorable. Look at him. It's the first one. There he is. Get him in the ball. Just a quick ball. Got first. Link's getting first. Hell yeah. Bird type Pokemon coming in for the prey. No, we protect him. We protect them. Alright. Of course, save right away. This one's going to be the Swadloon. So let's evolve it. To find a heart so true, such complete intoxication. Just used a rare candy. Look at him. Look at him, he's going to evolve. Oh, that's so pretty in this. Oh, that is so pretty in this. Oh my goodness, I just need to adjust this, hang on. That is so pretty. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, the eyes, everything. So you said, so while I thought you were somehow doing a Sprigatito outbreak, I'm a little tired today. It's alright. I get it, don't worry. We all have our days. We all have our tired days. I would love it if we could do outbreaks of those. I still need a Masuda, the rest of them. Because I have one shiny starter. I have a Meowscarada. I need the rest of the Sprigatito line, and I need the other starters from Paldea as well. So yeehaw. Alright, well we got one shiny Sawaddle. We need one more for me to complete the line. We're gonna get Leavanny. Wee-hee. Shiny bug type Pokemon probably have it rough, their camouflage. Oh, that is true. I think Sawaddle's pretty good because, like, the leaf only just darkens, so it can still hide in the leaves and everything. Yo, Infamanius with 6 months of sub-love. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. 6 months of wacky theories already. Much love, and one day I might steal Mr. Streamer from Rain. I don't think she'd let you. She has a sword in her room. So I wouldn't try it. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I can't believe it. 6 months of wacky theories. And Maru Moot, hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Welcome on in. Know nothing about Pokemon, but that goober's so cute. Yes, I love him. He's an adorable... Oh, there's one hiding in the grass. He's an adorable little goober. Adorable little goober. She has a sword? Yeah. Her dad used to do Civil War reenactments. That's actually how their parents met, doing a Civil War reenactment together. But she has one of the swords that he had from that, and it's a real, like, stabby sword. We used it to, after Halloween, we used it to destroy the pumpkins that we had made. You know, for little funsies. Can never tell with Poliwag. And Dice, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Any shiny yet? Yes, we actually did. We got a shiny Sawaddle. We evolved it in Swadloon, and we're just looking for another one now to get to our Leavanny, because I already had a shiny Sawaddle before this, so we're just completing the line. Because yes, I am a completionist, and I want to get a shiny Living Dex. I have like 400 shinies in my shiny Living Dex. Yay. Didn't know you play Pokemon too? Oh yeah, I play a lot of games. This is the first time in a while I've done it on stream, but yeah, I play Pokemon a lot. Very invested in Pokemon. It's my childhood pretty much, so I love it. I love it. Again, I can never tell with Poliwag. Not shiny. Okay. I thought that Ilamuzi, whatever it is, was a shiny Wooper because the purple. That got me. It got me for a second. Look at the spider. Can you get my decks moved to home and organized? Yeah, I spent a good amount of time doing that. I actually, but before the stream ends, I might show that off. My Pokemon home collection. I'm very, very proud of it. So, I'm only missing a few Pokemon from the normal decks, mythicals mainly. But yeah. It's a lot of fun. Gonna lurk to do your best friends. Good luck. Hope they go well and smooth and all that. Good luck on those runs. How's the week of playing Zelda games? Pretty fun. We're going to be getting back into that again next week. I don't know what the schedule for next week is going to look like, because I do have plans on Monday that mean I won't be able to stream Monday, so I don't know if I'm going to do another stream some other day to make up for it, but then I'll also need to do video stuff, so we'll see what streams are going to be like. So, yeah, because Monday's the eclipse, and I want to go see that, because I like space. I have so many books on astronomy. I love astronomy. It's so fun. It's so cool. You get me talking about astronomy, I won't stop. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Someone has to like slap me, and I'll stop. But I'll have to keep going. Is this Zelda? Yeah, of course, Sinister. This is Zelda. Now we're in Pokemon. We're doing shiny hunting today. My favorite. Oh my God! On tonight's program, we got Jessica going. Top Gear. Jeremy, James, and Richard. Is it easier to find Chinese nowadays? I'd say it's relatively easier. Starting with Gen 6, the odds were lowered, because Gen 5 and before, they were 1 in 8,192. Now they're 1 in 4,096. So that cut in half, but again, it's still really rare. But there are a few methods to improve those odds as well, like this method's the outbreak method. If you kill or catch a certain amount of Pokemon in the outbreaks, it'll increase your odds a few times. There's the shiny charm. The Masuda method's a different one. You can, in this game, you can make sandwiches to increase your shiny odds, which is hilarious to me, honestly. You can eat a sandwich and you get lucky. I wish it was worked that way in real life. You eat a sandwich and you get $1 million. That'd be awesome. Do I play Pokemon Go? I play it sometimes. I don't play it too much, though. I need to get back into Pokemon Sleep. That's something I need to get back into, though. Yeah, I haven't done that in a bit. And I really want to. I got a few shinies in it at some point, too. Is this Scarlet or Violet? This is Scarlet. We're doing Scarlet. I don't know what version exclusives I don't have shiny yet. But so we might switch over to Violet at some point. But Scarlet's the one I have more progress in, a more put together team, everything like that, so. Didn't you say you'd play Genshin in your next stream? I said next week I'd play Genshin again. I have the schedule up on my Discord usually. I upload that every Sunday, which can be found in there. Quick little plug. Yeah, it should be another Genshin stream next week, Genshin Star Rail, because Rain got me back into Star Rail. If you didn't see on Twitter, I posted an updated version of the spreadsheet for Star Rail, so that's updated to 2.1. That's all good. But yeah, more Genshin next week, so don't worry about that. But I do want to be focusing on Zelda for a bit, because I want to play Skyward Sword and get through that. So we're going to be doing a bit of that. Of course, we're still going to be doing Genshin events, all that. So don't worry, Genshin's not going anywhere. I just want to do a bit more variety, you know? But other games. Oh yeah, the live stream is next week. That is crazy. It's really sneaking up. Oh my gosh, that means, wait. Yeah, it's like less than a week away, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for that. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to see the 4.6 trailer. See Arlecchino in all her glory. Next week, I think it's like 6 days. Because we're on the second half of Banner. So yeah, 6 days. 6 days away. That is crazy. Father is coming. It's true. I feel like I've missed some. Little Morax is doing well. Right on the bed here with Sandile, Banana Man, and Link. They're all there together. Let me see what else I've missed. If I heard France say hi to Nouvelette for me, I will. If I ever go to France, I will say hi to Nouvelette. All right. Daily commission rewards. Yes, get your daily commission rewards if you haven't already, guys. Claim those rewards. They don't do anything. They're just a fun little thing. But I like fun little things, you know? It's always good to have some good old fun. Always good to have some good old fun. Should sleep getting daily Lulu. You should get some sleep then. Thank you for coming by, though. Enjoy your sleeps and everything. Take it easy. And have a very good night. again, I can never tell what the swaddles in the shadows, what they do in the shadows. They don't shine, apparently. Not the ones I see. I'm so excited for Father, though. Oh my god, that trailer is going to be one of the most hyped trailers in a long time. Probably, like, I'd say about as hype as 4.2. Because 4.2 was the big finale of Fontaine, and you had that Skirk tease at the end, which was crazy. Everyone's mind was blown by that. That was incredibly cool. There's just going to be so much. It's going to be insane. Pokemon have any lore? Oh, does it ever? Does it ever? There's a lot of Pokemon lore. I may make a Pokemon lore video one day. It's not really a priority of mine. If I were to make new lore videos, it'd probably start with Zelda. Because Zelda has more like of that mystery element to it that I like. Theorizing and everything. But Pokemon does have a lot of lore. I mean, we're in Gen 9 now. And there's a lot of lore. So, who knows? Maybe in the future I will make a Pokemon lore video. We'll have to see. But, yeah. If I'm going to make any like other types of lore videos outside of Genshin or Star Rail, it'd probably be Zelda first. Because I love Zelda. Zelda's the reason I got into Genshin, because I had finished Breath of the Wild. I had 100%ed it. Yeah. 100%ed Breath of the Wild. And then I was like, man, I need a new game to play. And then my friends told me about Genshin. I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. And next thing you know, I'm a Genshin YouTuber. So, that's what happens. Link's claiming... Thank you for claiming your daily commission rewards as well. Again, they don't do anything. Just a little bit of fun. Because fun is fun. Fun is fun. Alright. Again, I can never tell what the ones in the shadows. What they do in the shadows, I don't know. But is it as dark as Genshin? Is that Zelda or Pokemon? Because both do have some dark elements. I'd say Zelda probably would be darker. If it went in terms of least dark to most dark, it'd probably be Pokemon, Zelda, and then Genshin. Because Genshin has some pretty dark lore. Like, the video I'm doing for Genshin lore this week, which is coming out on Thursday, oh my god. That was not what I was expecting when I was going into that lore. That's all I'll say. So, but yeah, Pokemon lore is relatively tame. There are some, of course, some darker tones and some things like, and some darker pieces of lore and everything. But overall, it's a pretty, it's a kid's game. So it's like, it's a game designed for kids. Not like Genshin was more like young adults and, you know, adults. It's more geared to older folks. Not like, you know what I mean. Pokemon's more geared towards younger people, so there's not too much dark lore. Zelda is kind of in the same vein as Genshin. It's more like, it's for a more mature audience, and the lore follows suit. I can't tell. Is that a flower in your head? Ooh, CCR. We're heading into Nam with this one, boys. Get your PBRs ready. I love this song. Some folks born made to raise the flag. Ooh, the red, white, and blue. But when the band plays Hail to the Chief, ooh, they point the cannon at you. It ain't me. It ain't me. I know Senator's son now. Same thing with me. I started playing on a whim after the first anniversary, and it's your favorite game? Yeah. It's just like you walk into a game, you're like, oh, it's like it can happen with any game, but I guess for us it just happened with Genshin. Like, you just walk into the game like, oh, this seems like a fun game. A few years later, oh my god, I have spent so much. I have played so much. Also, speaking of spending, I didn't spend on Star Rail besides like getting the express pass for like, it's like the Star Rail's version of Welkin, but I got early Acheron after losing my 50-50 to Japard again. I got 50-50 Acheron. Or, not 50-50 Acheron. I got Acheron. Which I was really happy about. So I'm very, very happy that I have her. Yeah, the Sun Children is very dark. Sun Children is dark. The video this week I'm doing, which is on the city-states era of Sumeru, a lot darker than I was expecting. Then again, it's like constantly warring time, so I mean, I guess I should have expected it was going to be dark, but I wasn't expecting what it said. That's all I'll say. It's interesting. I mean, Gurabad was also pretty dark. You know, just have a, just Lilupar, the racist bottle, like having a kid and then having another kid in secret and then having those kids end up marrying each other. So just, yeah. Fun. So fun. Zelda lore has its dog spots, but all over it's spiked with a lot of hope in it. Yeah, Zelda's a lot of a hopeful story. But, again, like if you look back to, like, Breath of the Wild, that starts pretty dark if you think about it. Like, you wake up 100 years after this world-shattering event, and you don't know if the princess you were supposed to protect is alive or dead. You barely even remember her, and like everything's scattered, and all of a sudden you're supposed to be the hero who saves this world. Like, that's pretty dark. I ran into a pooch. Like, hi Katy Perry. But like, there's like, it's a lot of darkness when you really think about it. It's a bit loud. There we go. Chasm, yeah, Chasm is insane lore. Seagen on Dharma, that's true. It's like the souls of children or something who get lost at sea. It's yeah, Genshin lore is on another level sometimes. It's like the writers are like, how can we traumatize our lore readers today? Oh, I know. Let's have a story about children getting incinerated in a mechanical sun. Yeah, that'll do it. Kazuo likes to eat them to ascend. I don't think that makes him sus. I think he's good. It's just the materials. Come on, give me another shiny Swaddle. Ask and I shall receive, please. Maybe not. Yes, and you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down. They're so cute. I love this boy. Swaddle's just adorable. He's a little leaf boy. It's so cute. Do you have a Hisuian Arcanine? Do I have a shiny Hisuian Arcanine? I think I might. I feel like I remember having that. I'll have to check when we hop into home to deposit all our new shinies. Or, so far, shiny. I'll have to check that. Little guy. I do love the Hisuian forms. They're just so cool. Older forms of Pokemon. It's such a cool idea. I love the idea of regional variants in the first place. But that, it's just so cool. Yeah, the design is very beautiful. And I loved watching Loxton's videos on like the design origins of everything, of all those Pokemon, and like how there were statues. And Legends Arceus was being teased and everything. All that stuff was being teased back when I was in Hawaii for college. I dropped out because personal issues and everything. But on our campus, we had statues like that. The statues similar to the ones that Hisuian Arcanine is based off of. And I remember watching the Loxton videos and then going out on a walk, and I was like, hey, that's the statue that was in the video. That's pretty dang cool. And it was pretty dang cool. I loved it. He also mentioned in one of the videos like the elements of I think like the Japanese interpretation of the elements. And it's like the statue, it's like the 5 elements. It was like earth, wind, water, fire, and void, I think it was. And he mentioned that in a video. And wouldn't you know it, there's also a statue of that on campus. There was also a statue of that on campus. And I was like, oh, I know that too. I think it was just fate. Now this song is a bit quieter. There we go. I did love going on walks there. It was really nice. It was a really, really nice walking campus. Plus, it was Hawaii. It was always warm, and I love warm weather. I love warm weather. I cannot wait for summer. I was born in summer. I'm a summer baby. So, I love warm weather, you know? Smack dab in the middle of summer, too. I'm in July. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Mr. Clean. Oh, hello. Look at all the little boys running around. Whooper's a friend of them. I got no friends 'cause I read the papers. Can't be seen with me. And I'm getting real shot down and I'm getting me. No more Mr. Nice Guy. This just reminds me of Young Sheldon, where they were gonna, Georgie and Manny were gonna name their baby Alice at first, and Georgie's like, Alice Cooper, sold, because that's the name of this guy. Alice Cooper, badass rock star. Oh, it's so pretty. This area is so pretty. I always have to, whenever I see a cutie flea, I have to go up to it and check to see if it's shiny. Because, you know, from afar, it's not easy to see. Not easy to discern. It's a fun word, discern. You know, that just reminded me of a science word, CERN. I feel like it's like a type of collider. But anyways, that reminded me of, you know, you guys know about the Large Hadron Collider, right? That huge particle accelerator. It's like 17 miles long. It's enormous. They actually recently, I saw a video about this on my YouTube Shorts. It's really, really cool. They made like a super small particle accelerator that fits on a dime. And the reason it's so small is because Ocean Man, not because of Ocean Man, I just love this song. The reason it's so small is because it'll be able to target cancer cells. It's so small, it'll be able to accelerate particles and like eliminate cancer cells and everything. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love science. I could talk about science forever. Ocean Man, you mean Nouvelette? Maybe he is the Ocean Man. Maybe he is this. Maybe he's singing. Who knows? Nouvelette is Ween. I never knew. I love this song. Embracing the sand, soaking up the thirsting land, Ocean Man. This is such a vibe today. I love it. We're going to the town. I can finally reset that Chimeco that's just been there the entire time. Yeah, it is really cool. I just love science stuff. I could talk about science for ages. I am such a nerd in multiple ways. I'm a video game nerd. I'm a science nerd. I'm a nerd. And I accept it. I'm proud of it. Like, especially, I mentioned this earlier, and I've mentioned this in many streams probably at this point. Astronomy. Get me talking about astronomy, I won't be able to stop. Like, something that's really exciting me recently is Betelgeuse, the star. For those who don't know, it's the star, if you were looking at the constellation Orion, you know, the Hunter, it would be, from our perspective, his left shoulder. So if he was looking at us, it'd be his right. So there's one on the left from our point of view. That star is Betelgeuse, and it's a red giant star that will likely go supernova within the next, like 100,000 years. Oh, this is a good song. But it's not the vibe right now. We need good vibes. We'll take some Jimmy. Take some old Jimmy. But it can go, it's probably going to go supernova in the next 100,000 years. And it's possible, although improbable, but again, still possible, that it could go supernova within the next 100 years, which means it could go supernova in our lifetime. There is potential for it. There is very much potential for it. So what would happen is, oh, and don't worry, if it does go supernova, it won't affect the Earth. We'd be completely fine. For a supernova to have any effect on the planet, it'd need to be like, I think it's within 30 light years to really affect us. I think 100 light years is like mild affecting, but it needs to be 30 light years to like be like bad. But Betelgeuse is 500 light years, so we're good. We're good. But what would happen is it would dim. Well, first we'd see a bunch of neutrinos coming towards Earth, which, again, aren't harmful. They don't harm things. They just go right through them. They don't do anything. They're neutrinos. They're neutral. You know, they don't do anything. They're fine. What would happen? We'd see that first. And then the star would dim and then start to brighten over the course of about 2 weeks until it's as bright as the full moon. So we'd have basically 2 moons in the sky for a little bit. And also we'd have probably have an influx of UFO sightings because some people would be like, oh, there's a second moon in the sky. It must be aliens. And no, it's just a supernova. Which at the same time kind of sounds worse. Oh, it's aliens. Oh no, it's just a super huge explosion. It's fine. You know. But then after that it will dim and then we'd have a new planetary nebula, and also Orion wouldn't have a shoulder anymore. Sucks for him, but he had a pretty nebula. See, hearing supernova soon is crazy. I mean, cosmic scale, it is soon, but again, it might not be in our lifetime. I'm hoping I get to see it. I'm really hoping I get to see it. That would be the experience of a lifetime, but you know, it's possible. It's always possible. However improbable, still possible. Also, there was a thing a few months ago where an asteroid passed right in front of Betelgeuse, like perfectly in front of Betelgeuse. So like blocked it out from our point of view. And I was looking up at the night sky when that happened. I didn't know about that asteroid. I didn't read the article beforehand. Yo, speaking of science, let's meet the elements. I love this song. They might be giants for kids, but I'm a kid at heart. I like science. Elements song. Plus this song mentions me. It mentions me. I'm in this song. What was I talking about? Yeah, the asteroid. That's what it was. It like blocked Betelgeuse from our perspective, and I looked up at the night sky and I didn't see Betelgeuse. I was like, wait, is it about to go supernova? And instead, I saw, it was really cool at the same time though, seeing, because that's like a once in a lifetime thing, a star gets blocked out by an asteroid like that, because that has to be perfectly lined up. It's like with the eclipse. Like, what are the odds that the sun and the moon in our sky appear to be the same size? Because the sun is massive compared to the moon. There's me, Silicon, that's what they just said. But just because the distance between the moon and the sun, from our perspective, they line up perfectly. Although that won't be the thing forever, because the moon is actually moving away from the Earth at a rate, I think it's like 1.5 inches or centimeters per year, something like that. I forget if it's inches or centimeters. But it's moving away from us slowly. So eventually, the moon won't be big enough in our sky to fully block out the sun during a solar eclipse. So total solar eclipses, like the one that's going to happen in 2 days, they won't be possible anymore. Which is pretty crazy to think of. This is getting existential a little bit, isn't it? Talking about space. I like space. So I will talk about it. You know what is exciting? They're sending probes to the outer solar system, moons in the outer solar system, to potentially find life on them. I believe they're sending a probe to Europa to drill below the ice to see if there's life in the subsurface oceans of that planet, because even though it's frozen on the surface, its geological activity keeps the water inside warm. So there is potential for life somehow. There could be. Could be life on Europa. And same with Titan. Except for that wouldn't be life as we know it. That would be life as we don't know it, because Titan is cold, but it has lakes of liquid methane. Methane. Yeah, it's crazy. And there could be life in them. Who knows? We could have giant squids on Titan. Krakens. Who knows? That'd be pretty cool, seeing a kraken on an alien moon. Ah, I love science. You're a spider. Compound stand alone as they are. Take the money and run. Whose money am I taking? Jeff Bezos? Because I'll take his money. He has a lot of money, so I'll take it. So blue. Are you sad? That's unfortunate. That was so mean. If you're sad, you deserve a hug. I will hug all of you. I will hug everyone. If they want a hug. If they don't want a hug, I won't give them a hug. But if they want a hug, I will give them a hug. Okay. Come on. One more shiny swaddle before I end stream. Probably going to go for like just about another hour or so, but still. Go on, take the money and run. When people nerd about space, it makes me feel ambitious because space as a whole is so out of our reach and we'll never know everything about it. But something about space fastness is comforting. Yeah, I feel that same way because like because like when I'm playing a game or something, I always have that feeling like, uh-oh, what if I run out of things to discover and everything? But with space, we're never going to run out of things to discover. There'll always be something new to discover. And even just on this planet, too, we're discovering new species every year. New species that we've never seen before. There's still, like, a lot of species on this planet that we don't know about. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Just, I love it. I love it so much. Some part of me wishes I was born like 100 years in the future, so I could go out into space and see it all. But I'm pretty content now. The freaky stuff in the ocean. Oh yeah, like the like not the squid that's even bigger than the giant squid. I forget what they called it. But yeah, there's like a huge squid that lives in the Antarctic. It's crazy. We're not the only species in the Milky Way galaxy. Oh, definitely not. Earth is not the only inhabitable planet. There are definitely more cases of life out, even in the solar system maybe, but definitely out beyond. Like Europa again, might have life in its subsurface oceans. There might even be bacteria existing in the polar ice caps on Mars. Like, we have tardigrades here that can withstand extreme environments, so who knows? Stuff on Titan and the methane lakes, life as we don't know it. There's so much potential just in our solar system and even beyond. Like, TRAPPIST-1, which is one of my favorite star systems to talk about. I learned so much about that. Oh, what I just run into. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. So there's definitely, and like the Milky Way galaxy is huge, 100,000 light years. It is huge. It's absolutely huge. So, yeah, I'd say it's definitely we're not alone. It's just a matter of finding that life. And again, then again, that brings up the Fermi paradox, which is always fun to think about. So we won't. I remember seeing a picture of a deep sea giant squid that looks like a man, and it's literally my paralysis demon. Oh gosh. I've seen the ones that like are deep in the ocean floor, like where light doesn't reach the bottom, and they're just like this really long. They're like little strider boys. They have like super long legs, and they just kind of like float across. I love them. Like they're adorable. I mean, sure, they're creepy. There's something weirdly intriguing about them. I said that weird. Weirdly intriguing. I need to drink some of my body armor, actually. I haven't opened it yet. Shambhala. Oh, I'm getting a call. Hang on. Up, wrong button. All right, we back. Yeah, it's the same thing like as like in the ocean too. There's a lot of species we haven't seen yet. A lot of species we haven't found. Colossal squid, that's the name of it. We haven't even the last I checked, we don't even have a picture of it. Because they live in such a remote part of the earth, the Antarctic. And we just haven't been able to get equipment out there that's properly suited to photograph it. I think what they're doing is they're attaching cameras or something, or trackers at least, onto whales in the area that the giant or the colossal squid hunts or gets hunted by, whichever it is, I forget. They might hunt each other actually, and use that to see where the colossal squid will end up, and eventually track it, which would be really cool. Ooh. Do need to turn this down a little bit though, because Oasis has usually louder songs. Creatures that look freaky but harmless scare me more for some reason. That's fair. I get that. Because like it's like, oh, this thing is nice, but you also have that feeling like, what if it isn't? Like the deep sea striders. Like, that looks harmless. It's a harmless boy. It looks a bit creepy with the long legs, but then at the same time, you're like, well, what if it does something? What if it does something? Even though it won't. I completely get that. Or like a big dog. Big dogs that are just like calm and floofy and everything, but they're big dogs, so they're a bit scary. Gentle giants, you know? But then on the other side of the spectrum, we have Chihuahua, who are just like small little bags of anger. I do love little Chihuahuas, though. Little pocket dog. Little pocket dog. Just imagine putting a dog in your pocket. Alright, gotta get ready for the day. What do I need? Oh yes, my dog. Put him in my pocket. That'd be adorable. Pocket dog. To see, lots and lots for us to do. She's electric, and I'll be electric too. I have this album on vinyl, actually. Right over my stereo. Speaking of that stereo, that's the reason I found out we had an earthquake yesterday. There was an earthquake in New Jersey, and actually one in Maine, too. And I felt them. One of them, and it was like 10:30 in the morning, and I was struggling to get out of bed yesterday, and all of a sudden my room like starts like lightly shaking. I was like, oh, it must be the wind, but then I look outside, the trees aren't moving, and my stereo's shaking, and I'm like, is this an earthquake? Then I go on Twitter, and already #earthquake is trending, being like, did anyone else feel that? So that was fun. It was even more funny because me and my dad, the day before, we're talking about earthquakes. I don't remember why we were talking about them, but like, it's just a really funny coincidence. We prophesized it. Apollo gave us the gift of prophecy. Hearing about the way scientists have to make machines and stuff to aid in research reminds how defenseless us humans are. Oh yeah. I mean, like, in our ordinary lives, we're fine and everything, but like, at the same time, we've been kind of coddled by the modern age, so we don't really have that evolutionary edge as much. Of course, we still have a good amount of it. Like, still have our fight and flight and everything. Like, we have evolutionary defenses, so we're good on that, and we're good fighters. We have adrenaline, and we can do all that stuff. We're pretty good. But like, yeah, at the same time, there are some things we definitely need extra protections from. Why do I think that Pooch was a greedent? I think I'm going blind. Hi, Bob. Did making machines and tools prevent human evolution? Oh, definitely not. No, it's just like, we've just gotten used to it. Humans are definitely still evolving. But like, we're just getting more used to like the machines and everything. So it's like kind of like making lives easier. Like it's like the way I'm saying is like, we don't hunt really anymore. Most humans don't hunt anymore. We don't have to get our spears and go and stab a woolly mammoth. That's like what I'm saying. We have those instincts to hunt and to gather. But, you know, most people don't do that nowadays. We go to the supermarket. That's how we gather. So it's like, it's just over time, things change. It's like, it's not like we forget it, but like, sometimes parts of our evolution aren't needed anymore. It's like our appendix. Long ago, that was used for something. But now, humans don't need an appendix. It's just there. And if it gets punctured, you have to have it removed. But evolution is a weird thing. Like, I was watching a video, apparently, that 6 fingers could become more common because 1 in 1,000 babies are born with 6 fingers. And depending on your heritage, it could either be like an extra pinky or an extra thumb, more likely to be one of those. Like, children in Africa, more likely to have an extra pinky, and children from Europe, more likely to have an extra thumb. It's really weird, but it's also really, really cool. And the thing is, the gene that controls the extra finger is dominant, which means if someone with an extra finger has a child with someone who doesn't, that kid most likely is going to have an extra finger. So it's pretty crazy. So humans eventually could evolve to having 6 fingers. I don't know what really the use of it would be. Maybe to play video games more effectively. Like, imagine you had 2 thumbs. You had 1 thumb there and you had 1 thumb here. It'd be... Oh, wait, you can't even see it. I put it too far. Like, 1 thumb on the A button, 1 thumb on the joystick down here. That'd be pretty useful. That'd be pretty useful. Now I want an extra finger. How dare evolution not give me it. That kid. That could be Ford. Stanford Pines. Omni-Man. Cave Johnson. J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah, that's true. What you just said reminds me of how kids born now will never not see an electronic device like hunting thing but man-made. Yeah, Gen Alpha, honestly, I think they're kind of screwed. Because how it works is like, how like the generation stuff works. Like Gen X parents had the Gen Z kids, like me. I'm a Gen Zer, I guess, a Zoomer is whatever you'd say. But I'm Gen Z, so I didn't grow up with a phone. My parents didn't grow up with the phones and everything, so they didn't like really give us phones until later, and they like limited our technology because like, oh, you don't need that, you need to go outside and all that. And you realize, even though we're like, yeah, we were like, all right. But millennials, they grew up, they had their phones as teenagers and everything, and when they had kids, they're like, yeah, this is fine to give our kids iPads as soon as they're out of the womb and everything. Let's just give them iPads. Let's make them just focus on that, so we don't have to deal with them. So we don't have to like make them stop crying. Oh, you want to stop crying? Here, look at the iPad. But now us, the Gen Zers, are seeing what that's doing to the Gen Alpha, and we're like, yeah, no, let's not give our children iPads. Let's just, you know, not do that. But it is, like, in general, kids are going to see technology all over the place, which is crazy to think about. Because, like, when I grew up, in the summer, I'd always go outside. I'd always go to the beach. I didn't have a phone until I was, like, I think 6th grade, which, again, I still feel was a little early. But yeah, like, when I have kids eventually, I want them to like go outside. I don't want them to be stuck on an iPad when they could just be running around playing with an actual toy and everything and knowing the real world and not Coco Melon. Yeah. Don't like being a doomer, but sometimes, yeah. Yeah. Gen Alpha, I am sorry, but you guys are kind of screwed. The iPad kids. The iPad kids are kind of screwed. So fun. Happy that I was born at the cusp 99. Oh yeah, you're right between Millennial and Gen Z. Right in between there. Right at the cutoff. Same with my older brother. He was also a 99. 99er. Reminded me of an old Scooby-Doo episode, The Minor 49er. Oh my god. I loved that episode. The Minor 49er. I want you, please take me home. Well, if people want to follow along with the VOD and listen to the music, they can, because got the music in the corner, so they can follow along and listen along in the VOD. Oh, jeez, that's a spider. Good spider. I like Spinnerack. Yeah, but I feel like by the time the next generation of kids comes around, I feel like parents are going to be a lot better at raising them in a proper way. Because, like, millennials, again, just gave their kids the iPads and everything, and that's why we have iPad kids. But I feel like Gen Z, when they have kids, they're going to see that and they're like, oh, hell no. And it's going to be better. And I feel like, because Gen Z is a pretty progressive generation, which I'm a fan of. I'm a progressive person. I say, go for change. I say, accept everyone. You know? I love it. I love all that. So, like, schools are going to be a lot more accepting, and the curriculum, I feel like, will be a lot better for kids like me with ADHD and other neurological things where they're not neurotypical. Neurodivergent. For neurodivergent kids, I feel like it's going to be a lot better in the future. Like, we're already seeing some steps towards that. Like, SATs their scores aren't required for college admissions anymore, because standardized testing is good for neurotypical kids, but for neurodivergent kids, we struggle a lot more with that. Even me, I did pretty good on tests, but I still struggle. I still panicked all the time before it because I didn't know how I was going to do. But I feel like in the future, it's going to be a lot better. You two of you have autism? Yeah. Like, again, like, I feel like in the future, schools are going to be a lot more accustomed to handling that and handling, well, not handling, but like being able to teach kids with disabilities like that. Because it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to be neurodivergent, you know? I'm neurodivergent. I accept it. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, honestly. You're more creative and everything. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. You can't control that. And you shouldn't be scrutinized for having something like that. You should be accepted. And schools, I feel like, are going to get better with that. I really hope so, at least. From personal experience, most other adults in my life see the problem too, but what can us middle class working people really do? Yeah, at this point, that is like the big problem. Like, you have all these big businesses, everything that rule over everything, and all our politicians are barely alive at this point because they're all so old. Like, I really feel like there should be an age limit for holding a place of office, be it a president, senator, anything like that. I don't like getting too political, but I feel like that should be a thing. Because, one, as you get older, your mental capacity degrades. It's I'm not trying to say that as an insult or a thing or anything like that. It's just a fact. As you get older, your mental capacity worsens. Oh my god, Pitbull! Guys, Mr. Worldwide's in chat. Get him in chat. Get him in chat. Get him in chat. Get him in chat. If you have better Twitch TV, get Mr. Worldwide in chat. Anyways. But like, what was I saying? Because like, the other thing is, like, politicians, older politicians are in such a different generation from the people who are living in the world now, who are growing up and who are, like, basically, like, you know, being the ones living in this world. And they don't understand what these people are like, what these people need and everything. Like, yeah, like, we need younger people in office. And that's my opinion. We need younger people in office to make the changes. And it's just a matter of getting those younger people in office. Mr. Worldwide! We love him. Definitely curious how this progressiveness will affect different countries, especially because I'm from Asia and the effectiveness is very right now. Yeah, I get that. I'm from the U.S. And like I've been around the world, but I haven't like looked into the politics of around the world that much. It's something I should really look into. I agree. It's something I should definitely look into. But I feel like it'll take time. But like as the newer generations get older and are able to hold political positions and all that, I feel like things will start getting better because this generation as a whole is more progressive. We're more open to new ideas. We're more open to the LGBTQ. We're more open to like welcoming different groups and being equal and everything. And like being equal and welcoming each other and being okay with neurotypical disabilities or neurodivergent disabilities and all that, and learning disabilities. We're more okay with it. We're more understanding. We're more accepting. And that just needs to be put into the governments around the world. And once that is, it's going to be a lot better, hopefully. But like it's already like a few countries are doing a lot better. Like the US kind of going to shit over here. Kind of are. Especially with a good amount of people following Trump who, again, I don't like getting political, but he's a fucking idiot. And if you follow Trump, just get out of here, please. I do not like him. I do not like what he stands for. I don't like what he preaches. I don't like him. Like, what the hell is like God bless the USA Bible? That is ridiculous, and it's just clearly a cash grab so he can get out of his money that he has to pay to all the lawyers and everything. Anyways, don't want to talk about him too much because I hate him. But like, rather change it slowly than continue the cycle. Yeah, again, it'll take time. It can't be just an instant thing. But it needs to. We need to like see some change starting, and we do see some change starting. Like France, thank you. Because they made abortion a constitutionally protected right. I love that. That is amazing. And then over here in the U.S., it's like, oh no, you have to outlaw. It's by the states. The states get to decide. The states get to decide. You know, is that a shiny swaddle? Nope, it's a regular one from far away. Thanks for pranking me, game. Yeah, how can you not be political? That's the thing. I just like to keep it out of the streams for the most part, because like some people just want a safe space and everything. So like, I am like political. I just don't like being political on stream. That's really it. But we got into the conversation already. I'm not gonna be live for much longer, so why not? Why not talk about it today? It's important. Yeah, like the world needs to change for the better. It needs to change for the better, and it'll take time. It's not going to be an overnight thing, but yeah. Right now, it's going to shit. The U.S. is going to shit, and my dad, I don't even know if he's joking, wants to move to New Zealand at some point. Which I wouldn't mind, honestly, because I've been to Australia before, and oh my god, was it beautiful. So pretty. So fun. Such a fun trip. I miss that trip. I miss Australia. I need to go back at some point. Me and my friends have planned to go back at some point. We just need to find time and money to go back. Because it was such a fun trip. It was a school trip, too. So I love the Rolling Stones. Also, you know what's crazy? I just remembered this. You know, the Michelin stars for restaurant? You may be like, oh, haha, that must be from the Michelin tires. Yeah, that's funny if it is. Yeah, I doubt it, though. No, it is. It is. It's the same thing. The Michelin stars are given out by the Michelin tire company. That's crazy. Why is a tire company telling me where to eat? I mean, I don't want to eat on a tire, so I don't know why I'm trusting the Michelin tire company to give me a star for how good my food is. But at the same time, they have pretty good tires. And yeah, they have a pretty cool mascot, man. I love him. Big fluffy guy. He looks like he'd give a good hug. Yeah, I know. Like you'd think like, oh, that's funny. It might be the same thing. Probably not though. And you look it up and it is. It's crazy. Okay, what does he say at that part of the song? He can suck it up. The way he says it, I thought he said, I can suck a dick. I was like, what are you saying? Suck it up. That's what he's saying in the song. I should have looked up the lyrics to the song long before this, but... Thought Michelin was a celebrity chef I've never heard of, but it's a tire company, yeah. I know, like, I was, yeah, at first I thought it was like a separate company, or something else, like a really famous cooking thing that I somehow hadn't heard of, and no, it's a tire. Imagine, I'm just imagining a tire rolls around to restaurants and be like, nom, 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 nom. Doesn't make sense. It's funny. All right. Any more Sawaddle? Anybody, any more Sawaddle want to shine? No? It's unfortunate, because I do got stuff to do. I have to prepare for something tonight. So unfortunately, that is going to be the end of the stream, but we are going to raid out. Here are my socials, if you want them. I got my YouTube, my Twitter, and my Discord. We have nice vibey time over there. Here are the raid messages. Oh, good song. But we're going to raid out. Let me get the raid ready. To my friend, Shiny Rye Gaming, who is doing Pokemon just like us. He's going to be surprised that I was doing Pokemon. He's going to be very surprised I was doing Pokemon. So we're going to raid my friend Rye. Really good friend. Really awesome content creator. They're so amazing. I love them so much. And you're going to love them too. I believe they're probably doing DAs for Thunderous again. And anyone can join them. So feel free to join the DAs with them. You're going to love it. You're going to love it there. If you love it here, you're going to love it there. So much chaos. So much fun. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you, Marmoot, for your first stream here. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.